Hari Om, Namaskar to all of you. Hey Janardana. Today I have a small mouse, probably Jerry. No greed. No greed. It is very small in size. It has got no ego. It has not got any greed. There is no jealousy. Nothing like possessiveness. Nothing is there. A very normal, small mushikam. Mushika vahana modaga hastra chamara karna vilambita sutra vamana rupa maheshwara putra siddhi vinayaka pada namaste. Mushikam was the vahanam of Vinayaka, such a small, so small, it's very tiny. It is the vahanam of the all-powerful Ganesha, who is very heavy. Because Mushika did not have any ego, he did not have any greed, he did not have any possessiveness, he did not have anger, he did not have resentment. He surrendered totally to Mahaganapati. Mahaganapati gave him the role to be his vehicle, Vahana. Egoless, no greed, no jealousy, no anger, nothing. There was a very big barn in a village, the Zamindar's house. Every year, whenever paddy is harvested, it will be stored inside the barn. It's a huge barn. Whenever they want, they will open. In the side there will be an opening. They will open that and remove a little bit of paddy or rice for their consumption. There was a very small rat, Mushikam. It was very happy, it was free. It was roaming around with all that happiness, with all that joy. Every day it visited various houses. It ran into various fields. It had different types of foods to eat, and it was able to breathe free, good, unpolluted air in the village atmosphere. Suddenly, this Mushikam saw this barn. It knows very well paddy or rice is stored in it always. It knows so well. So there will be a huge quantity of rice. How nice it will be to enter this barn. I need not roam around. I need not search for food every day. I can very well eat the rice and make a living in the barn. So there was a small hole below.
It entered the barn through the hole.
It started eating the rice. It was very happy, 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. It was just eating and there was no activity. It was going on eating, and the very small mushikam, the very small mouse, became a very big rat, like a bandicoot. It felt very bored of its life. There was no activity. Of course, there was enough food available. Now the fresh air which it was breathing outside is nowhere there inside. It was also stinking because it was continuously inside the barn. It is outside, some river stream, some water, it would have gone through it and taken bath. It would have cleaned itself. So it wanted to come out of the barn. When it looked near the hole was too small, but the rat was huge. Now if it has to escape through the same hole, it has to come back to the original size of being a mushikam. Then it is possible. It has to reduce in size. Its ego is bloated, its greed is bloated, its jealousy is bloated, its possessiveness is bloated. So all that should get reduced so that it comes back to the original size with which it was roaming around happily, freely. Then only it can escape. Many of us are in this situation because of greed. I know one person who many times was brought out by elders. Whenever he became greedy, he had a habit. Previously he used to play games initially. He was losing money. Then he went into various subjects. Then he lost a lot of money on that. He went into share market without having any basic knowledge about share trading or share market. This guy entered the share market. That too entered like something like options and all. And he traded on the index itself. And now once again he has lost huge money because of greed. Every time his family came to support. Every time elders supported him. But this guy did not realize. Even today he has not realized. When there is a lot of debt, then he gives a lot of sermons. He says he has changed for good. This is an experience. He has realized all this big, tall talks. Because he knows very well there is a weakness running in the family and he can exploit that weakness and he can continue to be greedy. Unless he is made to pay this money, it will be difficult for him to come out of that habit. Because every time what happens is, the family elders come and protect him. So he has enjoyed that luxury of being shielded at every point of time. And he feels that he has a privilege to exploit the weakness of the elders. This time what is going to happen, we don't know. It's a drama. It's a full-fledged drama. But in this case, this bandicoot somehow gets every time an escape. Somebody from outside is making the small hole into a big hole. This person will never ever learn in life. Because this has become a habit. Once it becomes a habit, you try a lot. You will remove H, a bit remains. Once again try. A, bit remains. Once again try. B, it remains. It doesn't go. He says today he is prepared for counseling. What is the use? There is no. It has become his way of life. To gamble is his way of life. If you are a gambler, then you must not have a family. You must be alone. Nobody should be affected because of your action. All this is that you can do anything with your money. You want to do anything, you can do. But having committed to a responsibility called a family, and in his case is love marriage also. That girl is virtually suffering today. It has not gone. There is no sense when that madness comes. Greed. That's all. Of course, you go to a psychologist, etc., they will all say this is all obsessive, compulsive disorder. Yes, we have a lot of disorders, we have got syndromes, we have got diseases. Yes, I accept. But to me here, it directly looks it's a case of greed. Direct greed. A small mouse became a bandicoot. And that bandicoot today has to be maintained by other family members. Whatever money he gets, he gambles. Not responsible. Okay. Of course, he has promised once again the moon for us. I am also looking at it. I am also watching him, observing. Greed is something which everybody has got some desires to live this life. Observe it. We need desire to live this life. Otherwise, life will become suicidal. So, desire is the basic platform on which you are living. Okay. Along with that desire comes a system where you are given some to achieve that desire, you plan and all those things. So many things do happen. I am talking about normal people. I am not talking about great saints who had no desire, who also said you don't have desire. I don't think that is practically possible. Only thing is, most of us, we are unconscious. The desire becomes a greed. The same case, had he normally done some equity trading here and there, he might not have lost that kind of a money. On a day-to-day basis, a little bit. He should have fixed some amount, 5,000 rupees or 1,000 rupees, 2,000, some limit. He shouldn't have exceeded that. Such kind of control was not there. And the greed too, when he saw somebody making money or something like that, the greed, why can't I make it? Okay. Without having any knowledge, going into share market is a disaster. You will lose. Sometimes it will look here and there. Here and there, sometimes it may give a little bit of return. That may tempt you to further invest and do. You may not return back with that. That tendency of greed will make you to bet whatever amount you have gained also. You will gamble that. This should not have been done. And if you are going to think about your kids, if you are going to think about the family, you should think. You should think. If you are a married person, you have kids, family, you should think about them. And you cannot afford to be loose. Freedom is definitely an essential aspect of life. But when your human freedom is going to create turmoil in the family, then there is no responsibility, it is anarchy. What is the point in giving you this kind of a freedom? If you have freedom, you should know how to use it, not misuse it or abuse it. And just in the name of freedom, you cannot harm others. In fact, you cannot harm yourself in the first place. Leave alone others. Please take care. This is not the way. This is not the way. Greed. Please remember. Greed, greed, greed. That is the cost. People can be maybe talented. I don't deny that. You may have a lot of intellect. I don't deny that. I respect your knowledge. But you may be knowledgeable, but I don't support your greed. If you are greedy, then that very knowledge what you have gained is only going to destruct you by giving ideas of greed more and more. So greed is something, initially it will give an idea and it will always make you to fantasize with that idea and come. So please look out for these weak points in you, please correct it. Be conscious. Be aware of your responsibilities, day-to-day commitments to your family. If you are not loyal to yourself or to your family, you will not be loyal to anybody. If you are not gratuitous to your own family, your kin and kith, you cannot be gratuitous to others. If you are gratuitous to others, then it will be having an agenda. All the best. God bless you. Bye.